Hey, this is Mish, or Mick, whatever you want to call me, and today I'm going to talk about waking up on the wrong side of the bed. So, once in a while, I'll wake up and I am just in a really salty mood. I don't want to hear from anyone, I don't want to see anyone, I don't want to talk to anyone, I just want to be alone. I know it sounds like I'm being a baby. I feel like I'm being a baby in that moment. I know I should be grateful for everything, right? Everything around me. At no point should I let one moment or one wake up or one sour feeling make me feel, kind of miserable. But at the same time, it just is what it is. So I wake up and that's how I feel. I feel like shit. And I'm an asshole for it too, because usually I'll go on those days and I won't be bringing a positive energy, and I'll just be inflicting the people around me with these like terrible frequencies. And it's not good for anyone. It's not good for me. It's not good for them. So what is it? What do I think it is? Honestly, I think waking up on the wrong side of the bed means I've been pushing myself maybe too long of a period of time. For example, if I've been really productive or I'm on a roll with something and super positive for too long, it's almost like my brain capacity or the fuel of my brain is emptied. And I've gotten to a point where when I wake up that messed up, my body's just saying, hey dude, time to refill the tank. And maybe that's it. Look, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm just going by how I feel. But it makes sense, because usually when I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, it's after consistently pushing really hard. And so what does that mean? If my body's telling me slow down, time to refuel, then that's exactly what I'll do. So I'll take it easy. So instead of continuing to go out and push and do exactly what I would do in my normal day-to-day, I try to change things up a bit. So if I don't have the ability to not go out and stay home all day, and I have to go out, then there's a couple little things that I do that help me get through it. Because let's face it, sometimes you have commitments and you got to go out no matter how you're feeling. So you got to live with it. But what can you do? What do I do? So what helps me is meditation. So I know it might sound hokey if you're not into this kind of thing, but 15 minutes, eyes closed, deep breaths, it relaxes me. Because when I wake up on those days, it's almost like my heartbeat is elevated. Everything is really tense. So that brings me down a little bit. Another thing is talking to strangers. Honestly, there's this sweet Indian dude from India at the corner store right next to my building. And when I'm in a rush or I'm late or all this stuff, and I just take a few minutes to stop in and talk to this guy, I feel so much better. For some reason, speaking to someone I wouldn't normally speak to, like not a friend or a business associate or just someone off the street, for some reason sparks some positivity. So I really like doing that. I did that this morning, actually. I went to the coffee shop. Normally I'll get my coffee and come right back here. But I hung out. For some reason I was inclined to speak to the girls working at the coffee shop, and they were telling me about the music they were listening to last night when they had too much to drink. They were listening to 90s tunes, and we were sharing stuff, and it was fun. And it instantly sparked my mood. Another thing I like to do is in the car, because I used to spend a lot of time in the car, is not listen to the radio. Turn off the radio, because normally news talk radio is usually spoken at a frequency where they're talking about war, they're talking about who's messing up here, which politician did this. It's all negative stuff, so off with that shit. And I just repeat these like mantras almost. I know some more hokey stuff, but I'm in a great mood. I'm pleasant. I'm having a great day. And repeating those for my entire car ride. Hear me out. I read somewhere that the more you do this and the louder you do it, the bigger the possibility of it kind of entering your subconscious and kind of creating the world in which you're feeding it with. So I've done that, and it's not like you'll do that and oh my God, you feel great, but I've noticed, whether it's placebo or not, doing that for a couple days in a row actually improves a lot of my mood and generally just things around me. Let's say you got to be in a meeting or something. It's a great icebreaker to say, hey, I woke up feeling like an asshole today. And usually gets a good laugh. Whenever I do that, it lightens the mood and it makes things a lot better. So all in all, waking up on the wrong side of the bed is just a reality. It is what it is. There's nothing we can really do about it other than understand and be aware that it's happening. And playing it accordingly. If you can justify taking the day off, calling in a sick day and saying, hey, I need the day off, then go for it. Take the day off, because you've probably been working hard. You probably owe it to yourself to take a day off. And if I would have done that, it probably would have been better for me and usually better for other people. And it just means take a break, take a deep breath, maybe do a little meditating. That's what I do. That's what helps me. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. And if you can relate and you have any tricks or tips, let me know in the comments. And thanks very much. Have yourself a nice day.